Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to be part of a hop called New Season, New Technique. We are challenged to try something new that we've never tried before. And so for my cards, I'm making a mini Slimline card. This is new to me, and you've probably heard other people talk about them or you've watched other videos. So I'm excited to try this today. I went ahead and cut down my panels in advance. And so what we have is a card base that is 3.5 wide by 6 inches high. Make sure you cut it at 3.5 wide so that it'll fit inside a regular envelope. And then 6 inches high is the tallest it can be to fit inside a regular envelope. Now the matte layer that you see is smaller. It is 3.25 by 5 3/4. And this paper that I have was actually sold at Hobby Lobby. I got it on sale for $3.99 for like 50 sheets of watercolor paper. I've got without change stamp from Technique Junkies. I'll have a link below to the Technique Junkies website where you can pick up this stamp. And that is our first stamp that we're going to use. And we're going to use this blue watercolor paper. So you can create your own watercolor paper, or maybe you have some other paper in your stash that you could possibly use. I found that these mini Slimline card sizes, I think, are going to be easy for me to create, and also something quick that can be done quick, and that you can not worry about how am I going to fill up the whole entire card. And basically it looks really cute, I think. So I'm just taking my red rubber stamp from Technique Junkies. I put it in my MISTI and I'm just trying to line it up here. So I'm going to grab a piece of acetate. What I'm going to do is put the acetate temporarily inside my MISTI so that I can line things up correctly. I'm going to be using Catherine Pooler Midnight ink. One thing about Catherine Pooler Midnight ink, it's great for red rubber stamps and it cleans easily off red rubber stamps. But when you use it on photopolymer stamps, it does stain. So just be careful when you're using it on photopolymer stamps. Just a light, quick stamp of the ink pad and it will leave a stain. So if that's something that you don't particularly care for, I wanted you to know that. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, how does that look? Without changed, there would be no butterflies. That's the sentiment. It's got a couple little butterflies floating around there. I'm going to just take my all-purpose cleaner that I use to clean my acetate and clean that piece of acetate off right away, because the Catherine Pooler Midnight ink is archival and it will stain. It'll even stain your acetate. It'll permanently adhere to that. I'm pretty happy with where that was positioned. So let's go ahead and stamp and see how it looks once we stamp our watercolor paper. Now, again, this paper I'm saying is watercolor. It's actually a heavy cardstock. I would say it's probably about 110 pounds, at least 100 pounds. And I picked it up at Hobby Lobby on sale. And it had a variety of colors. But it truly is not watercolor paper. It's just regular heavy-duty cardstock printed with what looks like a watercolor background. I'm pointing here because a little bit of my stamp did not impress well, and it's not because of the stamp. It's just because of how close I had it to the edge of the MISTI. It was not in the right spot. It was too close to the corner. All right, so I do have to restamp it, and I'm going to use my stamp tool that I received as a gift from my friend Ryan over at Glitter Grunge Greetings. It's really cool. It is a recycled candle lid that has been filled with glitter and sealed so that I can use it to press when I am doing stamping, and I love it. I'm happy with this, and I'm going to pull over my next panel, which is this real pretty pink and yellow and orange ombre look. Okay, this next stamp is from Technique Junkies, and it's Something Will Grow. Something will grow from what you are going through, and it is going to be you. It's a really great image and a really inspirational and uplifting sentiment. So if you have someone you know that's going through a tough time, this is a really positive, uplifting sentiment and stamp that you might want to consider getting. So I have a discount code for Technique Junkies, and I'll have that in the description box below. Also in the description box below, we will have the next person in the hop. You see I'm using my acetate here just to get a good position, make sure everything is straight. You definitely want to check out the other people who are part of the hop. Different YouTubers will be offering prizes possibly on their hop videos. I am also offering a prize, but to be eligible, you must comment in the description box below and leave a comment. Let me know where you're from, like what state you're from. It's always interesting. We love seeing your comments. We love seeing your thumbs up. And it's definitely great when we get new subscribers. So I would encourage you, check out everybody on the hop, comment, give them a thumbs up, and subscribe. And for my channel, I'm getting really close to another milestone. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. So once I get to that, I'm going to be doing lots of giveaways. So I would definitely encourage you to subscribe so that you'll know when I go live, when I post a video, and when I'm doing a giveaway. Okay, so back to what we're stamping here. I'm just trying to get my image to be straight, although, I mean, it is a flower, and flowers do sway in the wind, so don't stress out too much if it's not exactly straight. But I think it's going to look really great on this watercolor background. Or should I say faux watercolor background. By the way, my contest is open to U.S. residents only, and you must be age 18 or older to be a contestant in my prize giveaway. And for my contest, I will be picking a winner next week. So today is March 20th, 2021. And my winner will be announced March 27th, 2021. So you have until March 26th at 12 noon to make a comment on my channel if you would like to win my prize pack. And for my prize pack, it'll be stamps and dies that I have in my stash that are either brand new or just gently used, and probably some embellishments as well. I think this is looking really nice with this Technique Junkie stamp on this faux watercolor paper. I'm going to now put some butterflies on both of these card panels. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my mouse pad for my Misty. You do not need the mouse pad when you're using red rubber stamps, but you do need it when you are using photopolymer stamps. I just pulled various different butterflies from stamp sets that I have in my stash, and I'm going to put them on this watercolor panel just as another accent piece. And my plan is to add the butterflies to both the blue panel and the yellow pink panel. So this is the stamp that says, without change, there would be no butterflies. I'm going to add one butterfly to the lower right-hand corner, a second butterfly to the lower left-hand corner. I am using Versamark ink first on some of these stamps because some of these stamps are silicone, not photopolymer, and silicone seems to repel the ink. So using Versamark first before applying your ink does seem to help the ink to stick. And I'm happy with that. I've added 3 butterflies in addition to the butterflies that are already on that stamp. And then this next one has the flower, and it says, "Something will grow from all you are going through, and it will be you." This is the "Something Will Grow" stamp from Technique Junkies. I'm going to put 2 butterflies on the right and then 1 on the left, because when you're placing objects or embellishments, they say the rule of 3 is visually more pleasing to the human eye. So that's why I did 3 butterflies on each card panel. Now, again, I'm going to be adhering these to my card bases, and you want your card base to be 3.5 by 6. I'm using Scrapbook Adhesives Easy Runner Grand, which is a tape runner that I have come to use recently and like. And I'm doing that on both of my cards. You can also pop them up with foam tape if that is something that you would like to do. Now I'm going to grab an envelope and show you how these do fit inside a regular envelope. And if you've never tried to make a slimline card before, maybe you want to start off by trying a mini slimline card. Or maybe you have made regular slimline cards before, but you've never made a mini slimline card. I love that they fit in a regular envelope. I think that's really versatile. And I'm going to show you some still shots now of my finished cards. I want to say thanks again for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment below where you're from so that you can be entered into my contest. Don't forget to check out all the other people on this hop, because a lot of them will be offering prizes as well. Thanks so much for watching. Have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.